So, is Silksong a mistake? Well, kind of. But not in the way you'd think. And no, it's not because of the disgusting hornet sims drooling over a bug like god damn, what the hell? But anyways, it's not that. So watch till the end of this video to know about Silksong's greatest mistake. But first, context. Okay, we're not copying Winded this time, screw this. So some of you might be saying, so what is this mistake that you speak of? Are you going into another rant about how vessels don't have noses and therefore No, why would you even think that? But yeah, that's also another problem that keeps me awake at night. But that's not the problem we're talking about here. There are actually two. So enough talking, and let's get into the video. Oh, which is technically more talking. Who made this script? Oh, wait, it's me. Problem 1. News. You know exactly what I'm talking about. But for those who don't follow Silksong's development, here's a quick rundown. Team Cherry, the developers behind Hollow Knight and Silksong, have been very vague and secretive about the development of Silksong for the past 5 or so years, leading some people to make fake social media posts from Team Cherry's official account, as some might say, which contain false information. So now, whenever Team Cherry does post, people think it's fake, or at least question the legitimacy of the post, which really creates a huge impact on the relationship between Team Cherry and the fans. But why is it so important to keep updating news? Some of you new people might say, well, not just because it creates a better relationship, it also has another use. If we look at Silksong's Reddit, r/Silksong, you will see fans going berserk over zero news. Updates and posts from developers will keep the fans a bit more patient over a longer waiting time. The news also allows them to estimate the time that they have to wait, which in turn makes waiting a bit more easy now that you know how long it's estimated to be. And since Silksong has no news, the fans aren't able to keep up, making waiting more like that one meme from 2023. This can also be seen from the hit game Omori. But before that, during its development, many people thought it was actually a scam. Why? Well, the game is made by an indie company with a small amount of developers not going over 15 people. Omori was also very secretive and very vague about the development of their game. With the lack of news over 6 whole years, and being the first time anyone has known about the small indie team, many people thought it was a scam to get money. And if you want to know more, there is a link in the video for description from another YouTuber that goes much more in depth into this story. But don't click that yet, finish this one first. Anyways, Silksong is much like Omori, but thanks to Team Cherry's latest game, Hollow Knight, the lack of news was received a bit better than Omori. Problem 2. Announcement. So what the hell do I mean by announcement? I mean when the game was first announced to the public. Okay, maybe that's not specific enough. Silksong might have been announced a bit too early. Silksong is a huge game. Its map is much bigger than Hollow Knight, which means it'll also take longer to create as well. So announcing a sequel that's barely begun development is probably not the best idea. I mean, it's like telling a child that you're going to Disney Park next summer, which turns out to be about half a year later. And you know most likely they're going to obsess about going until they do go. So why tell them half a year beforehand when you basically have nothing to show it? Why not just a few weeks before you go? I think this is where Silksong messed up the most. If they have just announced it like in 2023, or hell, even later, it would probably be much better, as they would have more information for the public and will not have such a huge wait time for the fans. And to put it into perspective, it's been over 5 years since it's been announced. And we can compare this to another game, Ghost of Tsushima 2, which has just been announced. We can see that developers had already made a lot of progress and has an estimated dates of release, which gives the fans a more calm wait with the game releasing in a year or two. This compares to Silksong's 5-year wait while still not having a release date, allows you to see the scale of everything that's happening. But credit where credit is due, Silksong is only developed by 3 people, while Ghost of Tsushima has over 100 devs and belongs to a AAA company. And obviously, I'm not here to call Silksong shit or anything. It's gonna be great when it releases, I'm sure of that. I'm pointing out the things that Team Cherry did wrong, not necessarily saying that it's overall bad. But hey, when Silksong do release, I think we'll just find a way to forgive these long years of waiting. And that's the video. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, do the YouTube stuff, like, subscribe, watch this video next, and yeah, bye.